The grandfather of Ganga used to operate a bhujia shop in the hamlet. So, after school, Ganga would head straight there. Ganga was intelligent and industrious from an early age, which gave him the insight to start a business at the age of 11. Ganga pondered.
Why don't I make some bhujia in addition to my grandfather? By doing this, we may produce more bhujia and earn more money for our household.
Ganga, then 11 years old, began putting pressure on his aunt to teach him how to make bhujia. And once he did, he began preparing and selling bhujia at his shop. As the public began to enjoy his bhujia, Ganga had an unexpected thought.
Since the people here adore Turkish crumples so much, I believe I should add that flavor to my bhujia. If that's the case, my handmade bhujia might start selling better.
With this thought in mind, Ganga crushed the Turkish gram pulse and mixed it with the gram flour, and then he began to prepare bhujia. Ganga himself had no idea how well his imagination would be appreciated. The Ganga bhujia tastes amazing. I have never had bhujia from this market that tastes like this. You are telling the truth, sister. It differs greatly from other bhujia available in the market. We are going to bring this bhujia to our house from now onwards. Ganga became aware of how well liked his new bhujia was by the populace. His shop was operating profitably and doing incredibly well. Inspired by him, more people also began to sell bhujia in the market.
This bhujia is delicious and incredibly fresh. I'm loving it.
I will now have to market my bhujia by giving it a good name in order to give it a unique identity.
Ganga then decided to name his bhujia Dungar Sev after Dungar Singh, the most well-known Maharaja of the village. After that, Ganga's bhujia market started to expand quickly. Seeing this, Ganga also included his two brothers in his business. Everything was going well until there was a fight between the wives of Ganga and his brother, resulting that Ganga was compelled to leave the village permanently. All of our possessions have been looted. Everything that you had worked so hard to build was ruined in an instant. Possessions have been looted. Ganga did not give up despite feeling depressed about what had transpired. He told to his spouse,
Don't worry, we have left the countryside behind. Now we will prepare and sell our bhujia right here in the city.
After that, Ganga started making bhujia with his spouse. Ganga would go to the market to sell it the next day. The people living in that city had never tasted bhujia before. Ganga used to clarify to them that
It is a kind of sev made from gram flour. Please give it a try and only purchase it if you think the flavor is good.
people tasted bhujia after listening to Ganga, and they were pleasantly surprised by its flavor. Within a short time, Ganga saved up some cash and opened his store and began selling different kinds of namkeen in addition to bhujia. Now Ganga named his store as Haldiram. Eventually, his kids and grandsons started helping him out at the shop as well. Later on, Ganga traveled to Kolkata for his friend's wedding. He served his homemade bhujia in namkeen at the reception. The flavor of the bhujia was so tasty that guests ate it during the wedding reception with great pleasure. A few of the wedding guests came up to Ganga and remarked, "We had heard that it's you who has prepared the bhujia for the nuptials."
Indeed, you are correct. I have made the bhujia. Why is it that you folks didn't enjoy it?
Unliked? What do you say? We would want to place an order with you for our various residences so that we can continue to enjoy this delectable bhujia going forward as namkeen because we loved its flavor so much. So, every woman placed an order for bhujia to be sent to their homes from Ganga. As Ganga finished the order, he thought,
Why not to create a branch in Kolkata if people there enjoy my handmade bhujia so much?
Now Ganga was prepared to establish his little brand Haldiram as a national icon. He sent one of his sons and his grandson to Kolkata to manage the store there. His Kolkata-based business soon started to flourish. After that, Shiv Kishan, the eldest grandson of Ganga, abruptly moved to Nagpur and established a new Haldiram's location there. Shiv Kishan discovered that people in Nagpur were unfamiliar with Kaju Katli. Therefore, he provided free samples of the product to customers who visited his store. People started buying Kaju Katli after tasting it because they liked it so much. It was for the first time that Kaju Katli started being sold in Nagpur. Haldiram's enterprise brought sweets and bhujia to Nagpur for the first time too. Over time, the Haldiram brand experienced substantial growth. However, Manohar Lal's arrival into the market propelled the brand even further ahead. Manohar Lal, the younger brother of Shiv Kishan, was involved in Haldiram's promotion in Bikaner. Manohar Lal had an idea.
If we begin to put this open bhujia into packages for sale, we can increase our revenue.
Subsequently, the Haldiram brand started to sell their bhujia in packets for 5 rupees, 10 rupees and 200 rupees, having begun with just 2 paisas. This bhujia has now expanded into a massive enterprise with a revenue in the crores. In addition to Indian people, consumers in over 80 other nations adore the flavor of Haldiram's products. This is the tale of 11-year-old Ganga, who had a dream of making bhujia one day. More than a century has passed since that dream came true, and every home in our nation and other 80 countries can still taste the miracle in his hands. People's affection for Haldiram is what truly makes them successful.